When the box arrived, I was scared to open it since I could tell there was going to assembly required. To my amazement, I had the chair put together in less than 20 minutes. Everything you need to assemble it is included. From the looks of it, there seems to have been some kind of assembly problem and they threw in a revised screws/parts pack, so you are left with lots of extra pieces. One word of caution: do not overly tighten the screws. The metal will concave inward if you over-tighten. The leather is soft and seems to be of high quality, but I was disappointed to see that you can see material hanging from the bottom of the chair where it is stapled to the cushion. It was not folded over and then tacked or stapled in place. A blunt cut was made and then stapled near the edge. The chair is comfortable and has ample padding, but it lacks ergonomic features like lumbar support and easy back support adjustments. I would not recommend it for real long periods of time like working an 8-hour workday. These are great for a computer desk at home or as conference table chairs. I have it stationed at my workstation at home. It makes the desk and room look elegant and sophisticated. One very annoying feature, I must admit, is the wheels. Instead of using some kind of plastic over the wheels, metal tabs that insert into the metal stand, you can hear metal clanking every time you sit or move the chair. Review number 2. Arrival. This chair arrived in a box that I was sure was too small to contain a full-sized sturdy office chair. Luckily I was wrong. Good packing on someone's part. Assembly. My husband put the chair together in about 45 minutes. It probably would have been closer to 30 if he had used the revised hardware packet. Instead he held them up, eyeballed them, decided they looked the same and used the original packet. He used the enclosed Allen wrench to assemble the chair, but did end up using his nut driver with a socket on it to extend the length of the Allen wrench and get a bit more leverage. He said he could have used just the Allen wrench but feels that the chair is more secure with the screws tightened down more. Cussing and reassembly? Well, in the middle of the giant construction project, hubby realizes he should have used the other package of hardware. Everything was the same except the 8 screws that attach the arms to the chair. The revised screws have a slightly rounder head so the decorative cap will fit on them, and they were also a little smaller in diameter and screwed in much easier. Aesthetics. Once the chair is assembled, it is an attractive, functional modern-style office chair. The seat and arms felt like leather and the back felt like pleather, which makes sense since the back will be banged around more and I assume the pleather will hold up to abuse better. How do I know? Maybe it's just the cost factor and why they are able to offer this chair for a reasonable price. The arms and wheel assembly are made of actual metal, so it makes the chair feel much sturdier. Moving parts. It has a pneumatic lever on the right side of the chair to adjust the height of the seat from the floor. This lever also allows the back of the chair to be locked in its upright position or recline, depending on whether you push it towards the chair or pull it away from the chair. There is a large tension dial on the underside of the seat that adjusts the tension of the reclination. The casters could have been a bit higher quality. I can foresee future problems after a few miles of rolling around the office, especially after my grandchildren play race car with it. Sitting in the chair, otherwise known as wearing the chair, I am not a small woman, 5 feet 10 inches tall, 250 pounds. And unfortunately have a big butt, too big for this chair. I was wearing the chair rather than sitting on it. Besides that, the chair does not have movable lumbar support and the existing support is in the wrong place to be useful to me. Finally, the chair looks good, is made well, after you use the right screws, is reasonably priced. But it won't be my new office chair as I hoped. It will be the extra chair in my office. Hubby likes a chair without arms or he would be using it. Review number 3. The HON VL105 High-Back Executive Task Chair is made of a silver-toned metal with real leather seats. It looks modern and I find it to be comfortable enough that I could use it as an everyday office chair. There are quality issues with this item that makes it impossible for me to recommend anyone buying it. First, while some reviewers said their assembly was easy, we had a different experience. All tools for assembly were included with the chair and its many parts, but unfortunately, the handles didn't line up correctly with the chair frame, and some manual adjustments had to be made. A second major issue with this chair is that 2 of the 5 wheels simply will not stay on. You move the chair and the 2 wheels fall off. Obviously that's not something desirable in an office chair. There are too many better chairs available at this price or less. When the box arrived I was scared to open it since I could tell there was going to assembly required. To my amazement I had the chair put together in less than 20 minutes. Everything you need to assemble it is included. From the looks of it there seems to have been some kind of assembly problem and they threw in a revised screws/parts pack so you are left with lots of extra pieces. One word of caution: do not overly tighten the screws, the metal will concave inward if you over tighten. The leather is soft and seems to be of high